Hello everyone, it's the Green Blob here. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the rest of Season 4. Now I'm not happy about this because I don't really like Season 4, and I do not want to have to go back to watch more videos of Season 4, because it is just miserable watching Season 4 for me. So, I'm going to do what I did last episode and not use any measurements at all, try and get the best of what I remember it to be like, and yeah, and I'm having to do all three of these, but luckily all of them are just pretty easy stuff, so here I go. Starting off with the Mortal's house, I will first have to build a hill to cover up this little tunnel area. That is now done. Now I shall proceed to do the house. And this is the first build. I'm not going to decorate it like the inside wise, but other than that, I may put some shrubbage around here. I know there was quite a couple trees around here. If you see the flint and steel in my hands, I'm not going to burn it. There's a nether portal in this build. If you saw the obsidian, you probably put that together. But down here was the other place where they slept. Are these beds giving off a light level, or is there just light bugginess over here? I don't know. Up here is the next floor. As you can see. And up here takes you to the roof, and go on the roof. Up here is the nether portal. So yeah, that was build 1. Maybe I'll put some things in it. Not things in it, but trees and stuff outside, but that's gonna be it. Also, behind their house, they had a creeper explosion, and in the creeper explosion, they built a cobblestone pond out of it, so I'm going to just simulate that with TNT. And that's now done, so now I'm going to go on to the next build. And this is build 2. Here we have a pig pen, cow pen, maybe chickens here. Here was the stables where they kept their donkeys and horses. Here is just another one for whatever. And then here was their rabbit thing, which, yeah, looked like this. So now I'm going to go on to the final build. And yeah. So in this plot, we're doing the same thing that we were doing before with the jagged line going down the center. And that's because the original build that I had in mind is just way too small for its own plot, and so I'm going to incorporate another thing they did during the series, which was they were at a swamp for a little time, and they were in a witch hut, and I'm going to build that witch hut in this swamp area because that was the color of the grass. So that's what I'm going to do. Here is build 1. They found a witch hut. They were looking for slimes in the swamp, and the slimes are one place are more likely to spawn in the swamp, especially if it's a full moon. Also, here are the beds. I don't know. I forgot the rest of the interior. I just remember the beds because around this time 1.12 came out, and that meant colored beds came out, and these were the first colored beds they did. So now I'm going to go on to this one. And this is a very rough recreation of the inventory building, and that's because I've run out of patience and I don't really want to go look back at measurements for this one. I did cheat because for those builds and the build over here, I got rough dimensions for them. I just measured out, going through the video, Okay, this is 9 blocks, and that is 8 blocks. Okay, but usually when I'm doing a build, I will get every single aspect of that build, if possible, to try and do that. But Season 4 I don't really care about that much, so I've put less effort into it. So yeah, this was episode 47. Episode 48 is a live stream that's going out tomorrow. And I will make sure that my audio is going to work this time. And then episode 49 is another building episode where we will do the Koopa Castle over here in Season 2. And hopefully get all the other builds, because there were builds right next to it, but they were like a little bit farther away, so I might have to shrink again the scale of things and how things are scaled. And the next thing we have to do, since it's going to take so long, I'm going to just cut. When I say things take very long, it took me like an entire minute just to get over there, and that's just me flying and sprint flying. That's as fast as you can fly. But over here is Cave House 2. This was basically just like his regular torch house, but this time it was in a ravine, and this is what he used to mine diamonds and such. So yeah, and then episode 50 will be the world tour, and then we'll go back through the portal. Hopefully we can get back to Black Star. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys like, hopefully you guys comment, hopefully you guys subscribe, hopefully after you guys subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you all again next time. Also visit the channels, link down in the description. Goodbye!